MrBeast made over $100 million last year through his channels and multiple businesses. We're going to show you exactly how he did this and while he'll become YouTube's first billionaire within the next 2 years. We have to go back to 2014.
How's it going, guys? I know I'm a small YouTuber. I know most people don't care. It took me 75,000 views to make my first $100 off of YouTube.
He kept this up for years, making a few $100s more and always reinvesting it back. He turned 18 and it was time for his next chapter.
So I graduated high school and my mom was like, either move out or go to community college.
He skipped college to work on videos but kept failing. His mom found out and did the unthinkable.
You drop out of college, you gotta leave my house.
Little did she know, MrBeast had gone viral the day before.
78,228, 78,229.
He realized that going viral could be replicated, so he became obsessed.
I just surrounded myself with these lunatics and just every day, like we didn't do anything. We had no life.
Every few videos would go viral. It got bigger and bigger. Every penny would keep going back to the channel. He started branching out and expanding.
I started off in my bedroom, like we talked about earlier, and then I got a little office building.
MrBeast was mastering the art of reinvesting. This was in 2017. Even though he was going viral, things would get very complicated at the end of the year.
This year's taxes are coming up and that's when it's gonna, I mean, like millions of
You're
dollars.
about to find out.
He finished the year with 1.9 million subscribers and 255 million views. YouTube pays channels an average of $5 per 1,000 views. So in total, MrBeast made at least $1 million. That's a lot of cheddar. After 2017, he learned a lot and his video ideas were getting more perfect, which led to MrBeast's first massive sponsor.
To every computer in your house, your mom's, your dad's, your sister, your brother's computer, and install Honey.
But he would be faced with a big problem in the coming months. He reinvested every dollar back to his videos.
I just did that every single month and it just kept getting bigger and bigger.
Mid-2018, he launched his very own merchandise brand, which sold shirts, shorts, trousers, and caps.
Right here, shopmrbeast.com. Go buy some merch.
Which brought in millions of dollars, and along with his brand deals and YouTube earnings, MrBeast would finish 2018 with 12 million subscribers and $5 million of revenue. MrBeast had many rising problems though.
And I've just hit this point where like, I want to keep taking the videos bigger, but like the revenue is kind of like, you know, like whatever.
He would soon go bankrupt if he didn't come up with a solution. Things weren't getting easier with 2019 as he made $24 million, making him the second richest YouTuber of 2019.
I just made the decision I was going to be a YouTuber. I was going to die trying.
He lost a lot of money that year.
I've always reinvested back in the channel. Sometimes I run out of money and I have to take a loan.
Really?
Yeah, but so,
You taking a loan?
multiple times.
MrBeast rolled into 2020 with a new strategy that would help him with his money problem. He began making multiple income sources.
I mean, if you have 50 million people that watch everything you do, you can start business, you can do anything.
The first being on mobile.
Challenge is very simple. All you have to do is put your finger on this screen, you win $25,000.
Future apps would include advertisements, which will make him millions.
Mobile games are the way to go. They're infinitely scalable, right?
A few months later, MrBeast would begin working on his future business.
We thought it was really cool and unique. And they came back a couple months later and pitched a new virtual dining concept.
But what truly sets MrBeast apart from everyone is his insane mindset. Many other YouTubers make businesses, but they always rely on their channel. MrBeast is working on building businesses that will work without YouTube. That's why he focuses on building a team.
You know, I started with like 2 or 3 people and then every month I just hire someone else as the videos got bigger and here we are 4 years later.
Yeah.
He knows that he's not the best at everything, so that's why
I literally suck at anything that's not YouTube.
Do you have a housekeeper? Someone who takes care?
Well, I mean, I just pay people, yeah.
These strategies seem weird, but if you look at founders of successful businesses, you could see the same pattern.
And so I think that's, like, it shouldn't be revolutionary that I reinvest all my money. Like, that's something businesses have been doing for centuries.
Mark Zuckerberg started making money on Facebook. He hired engineers who can do a better job than him. Elon Musk made billions off PayPal and put it all back into his companies. This is where MrBeast truly beat other YouTubers. But that's only the start of it. MrBeast began his next adventure with something new.
Last one of you to survive in this arena gets $10,000.
I was losing money every video. So I started this other channel so they would make money, so I could lose money on my main channel, if that makes sense.
This still wasn't enough, so he got hungry and had an idea.
I opened up the world's first free restaurant.
His restaurant sold 1 million burgers 2 months later. MrBeast Gaming finished 2020 with 12 million subscribers, and MrBeast kept his promise. He realized he could replicate his success, but also hated the fact that he could only reach English speakers.
Less than 10% of the world speaks English, so 90% of the world can't even enjoy your content. And when I realized that, I was like, wait a minute.
With 10 extra channels, he would generate billions of views in 2021.
Voy a pasar 50 horas enterrado vivo en este ataúd.
Je viens d'acheter cette maison et je vais la donner à Chandler. C'est vrai?
Devo de skate de uma rampa.
With merchandise, brand deals, a restaurant, and multiple channels, he was finally seeing profit. But remember, he's crazy.
I made money, I spend money.
Literally up until recently, even now, they're like, why do you still spend millions of dollars on videos? I'm like, because I want to keep growing. Like, why not, you know?
That's a ton of money, thank God. It was all covered because he finished the year with $100 million in total revenue.
Why we made more money last year than any other YouTuber on the platform.
Let's break it down. At the moment, MrBeast channels are bringing an unprecedented number of views each month.
70 on the main, 20 on gaming, 10 on reacts, and then philanthropy and shorts both hit 10.
Before we calculate his earnings, we have to factor in his recent promotion.
How long have you been Google preferred?
I literally just got on it, so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Was once $5 per 1,000 views, is now 10. It's gonna shock you how much his main channel alone made in 2021. His biggest year to date, 6.5 billion views, earned him $65 million, making him the highest paid YouTuber in the world. There's more. Jimmy also promotes.
What'd you find? What'd you find? Look, it's a sponsor. That's convenient because this video is expensive.
Which made him at least $10 million. His other channels combined generated 4.5 billion views. With a $5 rate, these earned him $22.5 million. Brings us to $97.5 million. And there's still more. In just a second, I'm gonna predict his wealth by 2024. MrBeast has a giant merch collection, including specials with companies like DreamWorks.
We should also mention that not only did we drop the Shrek quesadilla, but we also dropped Shrek merch.
All these designs you see on your screen are available at shopmrbeast.com.
Even if Jimmy only sold 500,000 shirts for $20 profit each, he would have still made $10 million. His chocolates and fast food chains also grew in popularity, earning him a few $1 million. People sure love those Beast Burgers. That's why the company is worth
$100 million in top line revenue across the restaurants.
Wow. In 2022, he began a new business.
Dub channels I showed you. We're building a dub studio in Mexico, and we're building dub studios across the world, and we're actually doing that for other creators as well. If you were a YouTuber and you wanted your videos in a bunch of other languages, just come to us.
But what really helps him stay afloat is his smart financial management.
I think living your life chasing like a nicer and nicer car and a bigger and bigger box to live in is kind of like a dumb way to go about life.
Yeah.
And also started an investment fund for YouTubers. He made approximately $120 million in 2021, which 45% got taxed. $48 million got spent on making videos and running his businesses.
I mean, the question now is like, can we keep it going?
Leaving him with $6 million profit. Billionaires don't even spend the amount he does with all his businesses and channels succeeding. They will be worth billions in a few years, making MrBeast worth billions, which leads me to one thing.
I mean, there's probably gonna be a day where I'll spend over $1 billion on just YouTube videos.
I predict MrBeast will become a billionaire by 2024. You have 5 seconds to click this next. You'll enjoy it.